So we worked on our sellers app. We know how to upload menus and items and delete them. So now what we're going to do is, in our users app, we want to select our restaurant, and from there we can select menus, and under the menus we can select items. So let's do that. So here I'm going to add a menu screen. So for that I need to import these two file, items and menus, the model class. So let's paste it here, and then here, so in our main screen we can add a new dart file, menu screen, menus underscore screen, and import material.dart stateful widget menus screen. And here we can copy this line and paste it here, and instead of home screen we can call menus screen, and we can pass okay. So in our menu screen we can write final sellers model and menu screen this dot model. And here in our sellers design we can write model widget dot model. So now if we tap here, we go to this new menu screen. So here we can add a scaffold, app bar, background color should be Foodpanda color, and title text Foodpanda clone, and then text style should be colors dot white, and we can make it center by writing center title to true. And we can change the icon theme, so let's copy it from here. So icon theme, and to true, automatically imply leading to true. So this is what it looks like, and after that we can add body, not background. Here you can add body, custom scroll view, and we can write, we can actually, let's copy it. No, we have to create it. So sliver persist, okay, we need to add slivers first. So sliver persistent pinned to true, So pinned to true, and delegate text widget. Okay, header. No, we have to import it. So go to our sellers app and copy this text widget header, and we can paste it here. We are getting some error, and we don't need this switch provider. Foodpanda color. Okay, so we need to change few things. Can we don't need this expanded widget, so we can just remove it. And Foodpanda color should be global.art. We can remove this one as well. It still shows error. Okay, so here just write text widget header. So title should be widget dot model dot seller name dot toString plus menus. So we can make it center. So instead of row, we can just make it center by using center. Okay, we need to change few things. Let's remove this expanded widget, and now it's in the center. So after this we can add stream builder. So we are going to pass stream. So firebase firestore dot instance dot collection sellers dot doc widget dot model seller name, sorry, seller uid dot collection menus dot order by published date descending to true, and then snapshot. And in the builder we can write context snapshot. I can add second bracket and write return if snapshot has no data, then sliver to box adapter child center child circular progress. So sliver staggered grid staggered grid dot count builder. Just rearranging this. Let's add a semicolon here, and cross axis count should be 1, and here we can write context or c, doesn't matter. So staggered tile dot fit. Item builder should be context index. Return, sorry, not return. So menus model equals to menus dot from JSON snapshot dot data dot docs index dot data as map string dynamic. We can return menus design widget, so you have to create that, and you can write item for item count that snapshot dot data dot docs dot length. So we are going to create our menus design. So we can write, add a new dart file, menus underscore design, import material dot dart, stateful widget, menus design widget, and here we can write menus model, build context. Let's import menu class, so that's it. And here we can write, at first let's add widget, so we can pass the model model context should be context. Okay, we need to initialize them. So menus design widget, this dot model, this dot context. Now you can see our menus design widget, and here we can write. So did we create any menus design? Actually we did. Let's copy this one and paste it here. Let's see what happens. So item screen, we don't have that yet, and here we can write menu title. We can't add, so we can just copy this one, menu title and menu info. So So that's it. Now we can just copy this one and paste it here. We can remove this row. Let's see how it looks. So we can change the font size and colors dot gray, and then we can add some padding. Actually, let's wrap this in a column. Then this column we can add in a padding, which insets around 5. Then cross axis alignment dot start, and we can make this cross axis alignment dot start as well. So now it looks good. So we need to add item screen. So for that we can actually item screen, we can copy it from our sellers app, this item screen, and we can paste it in our main.dart. So we can change this to Foodpanda users. So we don't want to upload any, so we can delete those. So instead of this icon button, we can use app bar, a custom app bar. So let's add a custom app bar. So under widget we can add dart file app underscore bar. Then here we can write import material dot dart stateful widget my app bar, and we can implement preferred size widget, and we can copy this line, sorry, not this line, but we can copy these lines from our simple app bar and paste it after this my app bar state, and we can copy these lines as well and paste it here. So we can write my app bar this dot bottom, and we can change it to seller UID, and we can make it final. This dot seller UID. So in our item screen we can add my app bar, and we can pass seller UID widget dot model dot seller UID. we're still getting error. So items design widget, we don't have that. So let's copy it from our sellers app, items design, and paste it here. And we can also copy item details screen. We can write users, we can remove this one, we can remove this app bar, we can just comment it out. And now go to item design and import this, and let's remove this one, and here we can import items design widget, and item screen we can import that as well. So now if we click here, we can see that it's showing this because our app bar is not ready yet. So let's add app bar. Background color should be Foodpanda color, and we can write leading icon button, icon, icon button, icon, sorry, icon, icons dot arrow back, and on pressed and on pressed we can write navigator dot pop context. Then we can add icon theme data colors dot white, center title to true, automatically imply leading to true, actions stack children, icon button, icon, icons dot shopping cart, colors dot white. So on pressed we want to add item to cart, so we can write cart screen for now. We're going to implement that later. So we can see this, and I think I forgot to add title, so title text food panda clone style text style colors dot white. And here we can add positioned child stack children icon icons dot brightness underscore 1, and then size should be around 20, and color should be colors dot white. Then after this icon we can add a position top 3 right 4 and child center child. We have to add cart item counter, so we need to add assistant methods, so let's do that. So as make a new directory called assistant methods, and here I can add a new dart file called cart item counter. So we can add class cart item counter extends change notifier, then int cart list item counter equals to shared preferences dot get string list user cart dot length -1, because initially we added garbage value. So get count cart list item counter, and then future add a function called display cart list items number async. So cart list counter equals to shared preferences dot get string list user cart dot length -1. Await future dot delayed duration milliseconds 100. So change notify listener. So here we can write consumer cart item counter builder context counter C, and we can return text counter dot count dot toString and style text style color Foodpanda color and font size we can give it like 12, and we can add semicolon here. Where I think we're getting some error, so we need to go to main.dart and copy this line and paste it here, and here I can write cart item counter. Now if I go to restaurant, here you can see that there is this 0. So our app bar is done. Now we don't have an item, so we can add the item. Let's add an item. So photo photo 100, add it to the Firebase database. Now we can see an item because let's go to item screen and we can see instead of this I can write items of Kachibais, menu title, and we can add, let's see if we are getting an error, or we can just run the app again. We don't see anything. Let's go to our items design. Items model context, everything seems to be fine, but we are still unable to see any items. And why is that? Okay, let me fix the error and get back to you. So I found out where I did the mistake. So here after this sellers we need to add not shared preference dot uid, but we need to write widget dot model seller uid, and now you can see our item. So in our item design, we are going to change this a bit, so we can use the container, and instead of column we are going to use stack, and we can remove this cross axis alignment, and then we can use positioned top 8, left 8, child. We can just copy this text and paste it here. Then positioned bottom 5 and right 5. We can add child container width of 70 and height of 25. Decoration box decoration, colors dot white, and border radius dot circular to 10. And then we can add a child center, child text, and actually you can add price, so we can remove this container, so we can write taka, our currency symbol. You can use your currency symbol, so model dot price dot toString. Style text style, font size you can give it like 15, and font weight you can make it bold. So our image is a bit smaller than the container, that's why it's looking like this, but we will change that later. So this is what our item details screen looks like. We can change this one as well. We don't need this delete item, so we can remove that, and instead of app bar, instead of normal app bar, we can use our my app bar seller UID widget dot model dot seller UID, and in the body we can give it like list view. So we can remove this one. We can actually comment out this, and add a list view. Then children image dot network widget dot model dot thumbnail dot toString, and then you can add padding edge insets dot all to 10. Then you can add child row main axis alignment dot space between, and then children text widget dot model dot title dot to string style text style font weight dot bold and font size we can give it like 30. Then we can add another text. I'm just going to copy this one and paste it here, and I'm going to add price, and instead of 30 you can give it like 18. You can add a text from Taka 100. So after this padding we can add another padding, edge insets dot all 10, then child, we can just copy one text from here and give it here, and instead of price we can write long description, and font size we can give it like 14, and we can give colors dot gray, and we can remove this part, and after this we can add another padding, edge insets dot all symmetric 10, symmetric horizontal 10, and we can add child center, child row, children expanded, and padding edge insets dot all 18, and then child number input prefabbed dot rounded buttons, and we can pass the counter text editing controller. So we are getting error, we will fix that. Let's add number field decoration, input decoration, border, input border dot none. Let's run our app again to see if we still get the error. No, we are not getting the error anymore. So now we can design our counter button. So INC decimal BG color should be Foodpanda color, and INC increment. Inc means increment. Icon color should be colors dot white, and increment, sorry, decrement icon color should be colors dot white as well, icon color. And we can add increment icon, icons dot add, and for decrement we can write icons dot remove. We are getting some error, we need to add null check. So that's it. And now we can write minimum to 1, maximum to 9, sorry, initial value should be 1, and button arrangement dot increment right, decrement left. And after this expanded widget we can add another expanded widget, flex to child gesture detector on tap, child container decoration, box decoration, color Foodpanda color. Then we can write border radius dot circular to 10, and you can give width media query dot of context dot size dot width, height 50, and then we can give child center, child text, add to cart, style text style, font size 15, colors dot white, font weight dot bold. So now if we tap here, we want this cart to increment, so we need to add some, we need to implement a function in a way that we can do that. So we'll do that in the next video. So for now this is it. Please subscribe to my channel and hit like to the video.